Namaste. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have Instagram here and YouTube there. I want to make a little longer video and tell you about me and being 1 year vegan now. Maybe I can move this a little bit so I have more or less the same. So, yes, last year in summer, when I moved together with a girl who was vegan, I also became vegan. And I was already on my way to become vegan. I was already about, because of all my change. You can read in my blog what happened in 2018. First, first week of August, I was in Belgrade for the European Mensa annual gathering. And on the last day, we were out for a barbecue in the park, and I did some pull-ups there on the rail, and I was just wearing flip-flops, and with my toe, I broke something here because there was a little stone where I was landing. A week later, exactly 1 week later, um, a car drove over my other foot while I was on the motorcycle. Um, exactly another week later, an old friend of mine wrote me a message that his brother committed suicide. And that was the time I was about to start over with my Ronny's Kochshow cooking channel. Yeah, welcome to Ronny's Kochshow. Ronny, that's me. And it's not just about cooking here, but today it's about food and nutrition and veganism and gluten free, and also about minimalism. Um, so that's I couldn't move. Both feet were injured, so I couldn't move for about 2 3 months, 10 12 weeks, I don't know exactly. And I had pain for a much longer time. Now a year later, I finally tried to get money from my insurance. I didn't think about it before, and I hope to um, get this money someday very soon, because they are, you can imagine, as an insurance, they don't want to pay as usual. Nobody wants to pay you any money. And I am, yeah, thumbs up. um, yeah, I already contacted a lawyer, and he's about to check everything and will help me with this. And I have my doctors, and it's um, just a matter of time. We just got to wait for it. Okay, so I didn't move much. I didn't. Before the days, I was working out in the gym like 5 days a week, 5 to 7 days, sometimes 5 6 days a week. Strong, intense muscle training, not just in the gym. I also did my TRX. I did some things at home. I did a little yoga, but not much cardio, not much stretching. And then this combination of lots of sports before, lots of stress before, all the things that happened, my body was sour. Very simple. If you have too many negative things coming inside your body, it doesn't matter if it is food, if it is media, if it is what you see, what you hear, what you read, what you experience with your job, your girlfriend, your parents, your family, your neighbors. It does not matter what it is, your body reacts to it in some way. And the human body can uh, handle lots of this stuff and lots of problems, but someday it's just too much, and that was it for me. And it just had pain all over my body, and would have helped to move, but I could not walk, so I had this big problems. So I uh, informed myself very deeply about what I could do, and it was about the pH level of the digestive system, not of the bloodstream system. Of the digestive system. If this is too broken, it might have an effect on the bloodstream someday. But this usually, if this happens, you will probably die, and you will realize it before. With Sodbrennen, sour stomach, stomach ache, you're sweating, you're stinking, you have bad skin, and so on. My body was too sour, so I had to change. I changed my diet. I started drinking. I stopped drinking all these fruit juices, or reduced all these fruit juices with lots of sugars. My smoothies became much greener than before, so more vegetables, more green stuff, spinach, kale, and all these things. Um, Nowadays, I almost drink. There's almost no smoothie without anything green, and they are by far not that sweet as they have been before. Yeah, that's another thing. Okay, um, so basic nutrition, alkaline food. What does that mean? It is very simple. Everything which contains sugar means sugar, bread, all the gluten stuff is reacting, digested sour. Everything which is coming from an animal is digested sour, and some other things, a little bit sour, like chickpeas and peas and all this stuff. Um, but they also have lots of fibers and are good for the digestive system and so on. Fats, most of the fats, or the fats in, I'm not sure at the moment, fats are usually digested sour, and so on. So what is not sour? What is alkaline? All the stuff that has lots of color. Very simple. The stuff that has lots of color, all the stuff that's growing outside, all the wild herbs, all the sprouts are very healthy. All the greens, spinach, kale, salads, rucola, rocket, parsley is very intense, and so on. There are so many things, and most of the things you can get for free if you just go out and harvest it. The wild herbs, like I do it every other day at the moment. Or just eat parsley every day, or stuff like this. Celery, the green stuff, the celery greens, celery sticks are very alkaline. And what's the name? Algan, chlorella, and so yeah, of course, because of the live stream now, the internet is super small, slow. Spirulina, algae, algae, algaes. Okay. Yeah, are very healthy. If I'm too sour, I always get like 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chlorella drops inside my body. It's very helpful in the morning. It's also very helpful in the evening. Make sure you have a toilet close by and you move afterwards, that the stuff is coming out, and then you have to pee it out, and you will feel hopefully much better with it. And it's very cheap. And yeah, why don't you try it out? Okay, I was too sour. I changed my diet, and so um, I wouldn't say I'm a vegan, because I might eat on some days more animals than I ate before. Because before there have been days I ate vegan, but haven't thought about it at all. Um, yeah, I eat my wild herbs and my wild fruits and all this stuff. And what you find there is lots of animals, especially in the herbs and plants, in the leaves. Inside the leaves, there are eggs. There's so much. So if anybody says he's 100% vegan, it's absolute bullshit. It's impossible. You eat animals every day, every day. Yeah, even if you don't know it, you don't see it. If you're on the bicycle, if you're sleeping, there's a fly in your mouth. There's something in it, but that's not about. That's not the topic. Um, yeah, vegan. So doesn't matter if it is in life, if it is in nutrition, if it is. I don't know. It's a simple rule. Just do what you need, or put inside yourself what you need. Get rid of all the useless stuff. Media, also media. Don't consume media. Nothing. I stopped even listening to music because it's just distracting me. You don't need music, you don't need TV, you don't need newspapers, you don't need magazines, you don't need your phone, you don't need social media, you don't need all these stuff, except of you use it like in this video for learning, for developing yourself. Then of course it is helpful for you. But all this propaganda, all this bullshit TV, you really don't need it. It's a waste of time. It's making you sick. So why don't you stop it? So you have it in media, you have it in your life. Why waste your time with a job you hate? Why waste your time with friends you don't like and they are getting on your nerves? Why think about the neighbors who are talking about you every day? Why think about the people, crazy people you meet on the streets? Just don't give a fuck about it. Stay in your middle, stay with you inside yourself, and just don't care. Yeah, there's so many things you can experience when you spend more time with yourself, and how you can grow. And I don't even know how much is on my path in front of me. I know there's a lot of things I already managed to survive, to finish, to handle, to learn. And I know there's a lot more, a lot that I have never thought that would be possible for me. Like in sports, I do so much sports now, I could not imagine. Um, Although I have a very not straight nose, and the doctor said on one hole I uh, can breathe maximum 30%, so 70% is stuck on one side. Yeah, and I do my workouts anyway. So yeah, uh, animal products, alcohol, sugar, gluten, that's all useless. That's nothing you need inside your body. And if you put it inside your body, you will need something to do to get it out. It will not move out by its own. Be sure. Be sure. Something. Maybe you would do it anyway. Maybe you move anyway. Maybe you eat something which is cleansing, detoxing you anyway, but it has to happen, otherwise it stays inside you. And if you continue putting bullshit inside yourself every day, food, job, stupid friends, stupid people, stupid thoughts, stupid TV, stupid series, stupid music, then you grow, and you will not feel better with it. You will feel worse. So I thought, what's the important things about food? I need more nutrition. Vegan food definitely has more nutrition. One very important point: more nutrition. It means that it's cheaper. So for the same price, you get much more nutrition. Of course, you have to. There's no discussion for me if you eat organic foods, if you eat normal food or industrial food. So everything I eat is organic. No discussion here. If you want to discuss, go somewhere else and discuss with somebody else. So organic, vegan. Um, it's cheaper, more nutritious. You don't have all these animal fats, which which will be stuck in some ways in your arteria. So everywhere in your veins, in your arteria, there is animal fats, and especially where you're very sensitive, it makes a lot of difference. Nutrition. Yeah, I feel much better. I have more power. I don't feel tired when after I ate, and so on. Everything bad you can imagine from your food, is gone. It's just gone. I don't have stomach problems. I don't have digestive problems. I don't. I'm not farting. I'm not stinking. I sweat less. Um, yeah, here you can see it in the movie Game Changer. They explain it. They make a study out of it. One day of vegan food makes that their penises of two sportsmen or three sportsmen, football players, uh, 300%. What was it? No, two to 300% harder, and 300 to 400% longer longer time frame of an erection, and you will get more sensitive because there's much more blood floating through your body, and you just feel more. It's just better. You don't have so many your fingers are not so cold anymore, your feet are not so cold anymore. Of course, you also have to do some movement to help make the change. Um, but your sex life will increase, and that's why I decided. And with a vegan ex-girlfriend, I decided to just have sex with vegans in the future, because it's like at least 3 times better. Be sure, yeah. And there's no way you can really relax if you have all this disgusting food inside your body. And yeah, it's after 1 year, it was just already after 1 or 2 or 3 months that I decided to not go back again. And uh, I sometimes ate a piece of cheese here and a piece of meat there, and it was so often that I was starving for meat. And I can tell you why. That is here. Wake up here. Very, very important. The big hunger for meat, the lust for meat, is coming from a vitamin B12, um, a lack of vitamin B12. That is very simple because they inject B12 in the meat. So, if you eat meat, you get the B12. You don't know that it's B12. You know there's something inside that you need. You need the meat. You need the meat. And if you supplement B12 every day, you will realize you don't need the meat. You want to taste, you need to taste. Do wild herb pesto. It's much more tasty than any meat you ever ate, or something like this. There's so much intense things, sprouts, herbs. You just have to learn how to spice your things. That's very simple. Learn about umami, dried mushrooms, um, yeah, wild herbs, fermented stuff, soya sauce. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Smoked paprika powder, and a little bit of pepper, a little bit of nutmeg, a little bit of salt, and the right balance. A little bit of sourness, maybe if you want it, or sweetness, and that's it. And then you have umami. You have all your taste buds exploding, and there's nothing more healthy and more tasty you can have than my diet that you can get for free on my website, under the blog 21 years from fast food to healthy food, something like this. Go check it out. If you need help, if you need a cooking class, book me and book a cooking class. We can also do it online worldwide. If you want to learn forever, for the rest of your life, how to really make food tasty, I will explain it to you very fast and very simple, and you will never need any cooking class ever in your life, or any cooking book, or nothing, and you don't you will never want to go to a restaurant anymore for the taste, just for being lazy, because your food will be better than anything you can get out there. Well, let's say most of the things you cannot get out there. There are some very good chefs. So bloodstream, taste, nutrition. I can sleep better. My stomach problems reduced. Last year in summer, I had this big gluten problems because I was working in a restaurant where I had to prepare like stuff like spätzle, pasta, and so on, and so many stuff with gluten, and I ate gluten almost every day. I had so intense stomach pain, and also from the spätzle dough, from the Swabian pasta, the dough, the white flour gluten dough on my hands where it was itching. My whole arm was getting red and scratching, itching, disgusting. And so I went to the doctors and let me get checked, and I'm pretty sure even they didn't find anything. I am pretty sure I tried it out. It's about 10 weeks, so I tried it out for 3 months not to eat gluten, and then I ate a little bit, and it's still one of the most worst pain ever. And I realized that I had this pain all over my life, and I've always thought I ate too much, or something was bad, or something I couldn't digest. Allergies. It's just gluten, but do not realize it because you're used to it. There's something inside gluten which blocks the pain, which means the more gluten you eat, the less pain you feel. But you will grow bigger, like uh, like a piece of toast bread, like a toast, like a bread, like a roll, bread roll, like a croissant, like all this stuff with gluten. You will just grow bigger. Yeah, and if you have lots of gluten inside your body, there can be much more water inside your body. So you grow bigger, not just with the gluten, so also more water. And that makes you not hard, that makes you soft. If you are full of water, like a bread soaked with water, you are very, very soft. But you have to carry all that weight, and that will make your life worse and worse every day. So why not stop it? And if you think, oh, I never failed any pain, okay, you can. I'm very sure you cannot imagine, you cannot realize, remember that you have didn't ever had 3 months without gluten. So try it out, 3 months without gluten, and I am absolutely sure you will never eat gluten again. You might try it 1, 2 times, like me, to feel if it's really hurting, and it is. It is. It feels like a burning, a burning piece of ash digesting through your body, and it's like you do not like it. And you have to fart, you're bloating up a lot. Uh, that's that was very intense to see. Just eating 1, 2 spoons, and then my stomach was bloating, and it felt like I would explode. And then it takes about 30 minutes to 1 hour drink if you drink a lot and do some massage, and you often cannot move at all. And then you have to fart a lot, and it's very stinky. And uh, Instagram broke down. You fart a lot. It's very stinky. And then, uh, yeah, then it's getting better if you had the gluten and you farted all the air that is floating in your stomach, farted out. Then it's better. And yeah, like I said, be minimalistic. There's no need to eat gluten. Why do you eat it? It's cheap. That's the reason. Yeah, you have grains. That's a cheap way to eat. That's cheap energy. But be sure you do not want cheap energy for you. You want the best energy. You want the most nutritious food. You want to eat small amounts with big power that you have not don't have to spend all day a full day of eating and all your money on food and so on. So keep it short and simple. Yeah, check out my blog and my my diet. I eat since a couple of months now, and I still love it. So, vegan gluten. Um, my regeneration time, my muscle pains, my muscle growth, my wound regeneration. Uh, Everything is getting faster, is getting better, is getting stronger. Yeah, I checked out. I will open my browser and check what other people wrote about veganism. And I'm pretty sure it's everything they say helped me. And where do we start? In the morning, I sleep better, I wake up better, I have more energy. I'm not so fat. I lost my belly. I know 5-10 kilos of fat, of excessive fat. Then in the morning, I don't use any non-vegan cosmetics anymore at all. I just use my toothpaste. Should use, even if you're a woman, okay, get your eyeliner and stuff from time to time, but be sure not to make it every day because it's also poisonous. And um, bad connection, gone. Um, I don't use any deodorants. I don't use any perfumes. I just threw it away. I don't use any creams anymore. It's all coming from inside. If you have, uh, if you eat healthy fats, good fats, you get a great skin. You don't get a great skin from eating um, animal fats. You get a worse skin. I had a very bad skin. You can look a little bit closer. You can still see the scars from my teenage time. But nowadays, it feels like a baby ass almost everywhere. And like my 3, 4 ex-girlfriends said were jealous and hated me for having more sensitive, more soft skin than they ever had, and maybe will have, except of the vegan ex-girlfriend. Of course, her skin also changed, and what also helps for it is the alkaline bath. I think I wrote a blog article or a few Instagram articles about that. Yeah, vegan food is much easier to digest, of course, if you don't eat a lot of sugar and bullshit and too much fats. Easier to digest, so you have more energy during the day, you have more power during the day, you're faster during the day, you can uh, finish everything better and faster. The same things as you did before, doesn't matter if it's your work, if it's sports, if it's thinking, you also think faster. Price, ecological. Yeah, of course, one of the most important things of becoming vegan or eating less meat and animal products is it is very simple. You can eat a plant to get your nutritions, or you can give the plant to an animal to eat. Maybe the animal is eaten by another animal, and then you eat the animal. If you eat the plant directly, you need and 1/8 or something of the amount of food and water the animal. If it's just one animal, you have grass, you eat the grass, or you give the grass or the soya to the cow, and you eat the cow. Yeah, so it's absolutely not ecological. It's very, 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 absolutely super bad to eat meat. It's more bad to eat meat than to use a plane once a year, or drive a car all year, or anything you do. So please stop. At least reduce eating meat and animal products. And if you would really change, you would never want to go back. Yeah, I loved meat. Don't forget, I was a chef. I was working as a sous chef in a Michelin star restaurant. Um, while I was at the grand opening at the Radisson Blue Hotel Zurich Airport, there was about 2 days I just ate lobster with a cocktail sauce and a little bit of bread. That day is the focaccia we made ourselves. I ate meat with meat. I ate raw meat. I ate raw meat with raw meat. I ate raw mussels, oysters, uh, a lot of stuff. Believe me, I had a steak Friday for about 2 years, and so on. I loved meat, and I I'm not one of these gay, homosexual, tipsy, uh, funny, crazy, weird, yoga, eco, organic, bio, um, gutless, female-ish, or how you say, metrosexual people who never liked meat, or uh, who could not see blood or anything. I could kill an animal and eat it, yeah, if I would need to, but I don't need to. What I need is nutrition and healthy food, and so it's very simple. I don't eat meat because it's not healthy for me. It's bad, very bad for the planet, bad for me. If it's bad for me, uh, it's bad for my life. It's bad for everyone who's in my life, and so on. Yeah, intelligence, of course. If you think about it, it's not intelligent to eat meat. B12, soya, okay, nothing very interesting here. Vegan for your health, vegan for the mankind. Yeah, that's what I was already talking about. What else did I experience? I have a total different view on the food, what I eat. I eat mostly raw still. Um, Nowadays, I cook a little bit more quinoa. Uh, what was it? What was it? Hirse. And some quinoa and stuff. Millet, quinoa, millet. Yeah. Mm, this has changed a lot. I eat more chickpeas again, more lentils. Lentils are so super healthy. I just saw a documentation about lentils saying that lentils will be able to stop hunger on the world in the world because they're very easy to grow and very nutritious and very healthy and very good and very easy to store and so on. Very good things in lentils. I have my beluga sprouts every day. I have it in my salad today. Um, um, yeah, we already had the sleep. My thoughts. I can focus much better. And I'm pretty sure this is also coming from the vegan diet, um, I'm much more relaxed. I can relax better. I can. I'm not so stressed out. I'm not so nervous. I'm not so full of hate or whatever you aggressive. You might call it aggressive, and that's also connected to the food. It can be explained with the protons and electrons and alkaline and basic stuff. It is scientifically explainable, but very complicated. Or I just don't want to explain it. Maybe if you want to learn more about it, then just text me, book me, or ask me if you. I might answer your simple questions for free. We will probably answer your questions for free. Um, but if you want to make a big change and want me to analyze your life, your food, and your nutrition, then book me and we will find a way to reach your goals like I reach my goals. Um, yeah, I think that's enough for the moment. So I will never go back to eat meat regularly or gluten regularly. Yeah, it was in the beginning. It was a hard time, especially if you live in the city and you smell burgers and such stuff everywhere. Um, yeah, but I do it for the mankind. I do it for humanity. I do it for Mother Earth, for our planet, and also for myself. I do the best for myself, and the best for myself is the best for the planet. It is very simple, and I hope you very soon do the same. Be the change you want to see. My lovely people, namaste. Please give me some thumbs up, write me some comments and questions, book a coaching, and sign up, thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, YouTube, and so on. Goodbye.